first, could we go in chronological order? Did you watch the main event on Saturday or maybe Sunday over in the UK? And if so, what did you think of the fight? What were you thinking as you were watching Volk do that again to Diego Lopez?
I think everybody knew what was going to happen in that fight. Volk, to be fair, Diego made some adjustments. He looked better. To be fair, but Volk's just got his number, and everybody knew that was going to happen. So Volk looked good as well. So, but it hurt watching that fight, thinking I should have been there in it. But we've got a new fight in our hands, so let's get it.
Oh, I was just going to ask that. So as you're watching that, are you thinking about you being in there? It should have been you. How you would have fought him? Are those thoughts going through your mind?
Yeah, it wasn't really. It should have been me. It was just more so how would I have dealt with that fight, and I really believe that Father Time catches up with everybody, and I think if I was in there, I would have got the job done. That's no disrespect to Volk, great fighter, obviously on top for a reason, but I just seen a lot of things in there that I would have been doing.
You're feeling like he's getting to that point when you talk about Father Time. You're feeling like he's getting to that point where he is ripe for the taking.
I think it's just only natural. It's only natural. Everybody does, and I think obviously it's a fight. Anyone can get clipped, but I just think the shots that Diego was hitting him with, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard to say from the outside looking in, but I just feel like right now I am the best in the world at featherweight.
I remember when we spoke when they made the decision to go with Diego against Alex, and we had you on the show, and you were pretty upset, at least as far as like Lerone Murphy being upset goes. Like you don't strike me as trying to be, the most respectful and classy guy possible, which you usually are. How long did it take for you to get over that decision and say, all right, this is it, I now need to focus on the new task? How long did you sort of have to sit with that?
Yeah, do you know what? I've just learned in life you can't cry over spilt milk, and what is it, isn't it? So me sulking is not going to change anything. It's just that I've just got to go and deal with the next thing in line, and obviously they've given me a matchup now. I've got to get through this next guy, which I believe we're the two of the best in the world right now.
When did you find out that this was the next fight for you? This was the date, this was the opponent, this was it?
Just a few weeks ago, but obviously seeing the way the division mapped out, it was obvious that they was going to go with that fight. Okay.
And have you been told, or your management, have they been told, you win this fight, you are 100% getting a title shot? Is this going to be billed as a true number one contender fight? It should be, but sometimes they don't make those announcements or make those promises.
At this point, words are wind, innit? It's like the division's forever changing, and it's a performance-based company. Someone's got to go out there and put on a good fight, and then it's nothing's concrete, and that's what I'm trying to say. Nothing's concrete, but I hope so.
Do you feel like like a win isn't enough? Do you feel like you have to win spectacularly, like you did back in August, in order to convince them that you should be the guy?
I believe the matchmakers know what type of matchup this is. I think it would be unfair to say you've got to go out there and get a crazy knockout to get the title. Everybody knows what type of fight this is going to be, and what type of fighter I'm fighting against. So I think the winners should be undeniably next in line for the title. Simple.
As far as the matchup goes, Movsar has been a very tough out for everyone that he has faced. When you see him, what kind of holes are you seeing in his game? We know about his ground game. We know about his grappling. Is it the striking? What are you seeing when you watch him?
Movsar's elite, man. Movsar's elite. Very good fighter. Good everywhere, to be honest. But I just believe I'm going to take him into deep waters. I believe it's no secret what I'm going to do in it. It's going to be defensive wrestling and vicious offense, and that's it. I'm just going to put him under pressure, and pressure him, and make him make a mistake. I'm going to be going for the knockout. I'm going to be hunting for the knockout from bell to bell.
I thought Volk wrote the blueprint on how to beat Diego Lopez, and I didn't see enough changes in Diego's last fight to threaten Volk. And honestly, that's exactly how the fight played out.
Okay, so no surprises at all.
None. Like, no surprises. Like, the only thing you could say is I thought Diego cut the cage off more, which was he wasn't doing in the first fight. But Volk's championship IQ of just changing sides that he's moving on, like leaning into the power hand, was just flawless. And the kicks, I guess, like Diego throwing those kicks was another thing, but I just feel like it's kind of throwing them willy-nilly. I think I saw he injured both feet.
Yeah, fractured both feet.
Not like throwing kicks from the southpaw stance. If you're not a southpaw, is sketchy. Throwing kicks is sketchy if you don't time them well, you don't find the openings. You can hurt yourself.
Seeing Diego switch stances and then seeing Volk respond by switching as well was pretty amazing. He is just an absolute master. And I'm wondering how they just announced today Movsar Evloev and Lerone Murphy. How do you think he fares against them?
It's hard to say. Like everyone's kind of waiting for Volk to fall off, but it's just not happening. Volk's taking, like, he's getting better. He's really just backing up his experience. His body's holding out really well. His championship level experience and IQ is just making it known throughout the division. I just feel like he is still, like, the gap between him and everybody else is just too great for anybody to close just yet.
And here in Sydney, the finish, I know you spent a lot of time here over the past couple months. How did it feel to get the win here in Sydney, Australia?
Ela sabe que você está há algum tempo aqui na Austrália. Como se sente ganhar a luta depois aqui desse tempo todo que você passou aqui?
Me sinto muito feliz, agradeço muito a Deus por ter conseguido lutar. Passei por muitos desafios para chegar até aqui e graças a Deus consegui. Estou muito feliz de estar aqui na Austrália. As pessoas aqui da Austrália são incríveis. Como eu falei, a Austrália virou minha segunda casa.
Yeah, so it was a lot of challenge for me to be here, but Australia is my second home right now. I love the Australian. I had so many challenges, but I'm super happy with this win tonight.
Yeah, to be able to spend this week with Volkanovski, probably ask him for a few tips and tricks and just lean on him throughout the week. How has it been? How has the energy been for you guys this week?
Como que foi a energia dessa semana e como foi a energia de ficar próximo do Volka, pegando dica com ele, enfim?
Foi incrível, o Volka é um dos seres humanos mais incríveis que eu já conheci na minha vida. Aprendi muito com ele, continuo aprendendo e com certeza ele é um grande exemplo para mim de como ser um campeão e estou aprendendo com ele a cada dia aqui.
So Volka, he's one of the most incredible human beings that I ever met. I'm super happy. I like Volk so much, and yeah, that's it. I'm super happy right now.
And it really felt like throughout the fight, it was just a matter of you finding your shot and staying patient. What was the game plan for you guys heading into this one?
Foi uma luta paciente e assertiva. Qual foi o game plan que você e sua equipe combinaram para a estratégia para essa luta?
One shot.
Well, you did. You landed the one shot. What did you kind of see from him that allowed you to land that one?
O que te fez perceber que você poderia encaixar aquele golpe?
A criação, eu estava criando o tempo inteiro, fazendo ele baixar a mão da frente. Joguei poucos golpes embaixo e poucas vezes avancei, mas quando eu avancei eu sabia que a mão dele estava baixando e eu aproveitei a oportunidade e dei o bote certo.
So yeah, I was creating the knockout, waiting he stand out his arms, so on the right moment I did. So I was just waiting for the right moment.
And there's so many contenders at 155. There's a big fight happening right now in the co-main event too. So what statement do you feel like you sent by defeating Fiziev tonight?
Sorry, can you say again?
What statement do you feel like you sent?
Qual é a mensagem que você quer passar hoje depois da vitória do Fiziev?
Cara, nada é impossível para o Senhor Deus. Eu não tinha condições nenhuma de estar aqui hoje e o Senhor Deus, o Senhor Jesus me trouxe até aqui, me capacitou. Então acredite em Deus, entregue sua vida a Ele e pode ter certeza que Ele vai te surpreender assim como me surpreendeu hoje.
So believe in Jesus. Today was not a day for me to be here, but God and Jesus helped me. So give your life to Jesus and you're gonna be happy.
And speaking of just what's next, I see you have the sling on. So when can we expect to see you back in the octagon?
Quando podemos esperar a volta do Maurício Huck?
Logo, o quanto antes. Casa Branca, I'm ready.
So White House, I'm ready.
That would definitely be very fun. Can't wait to see you back. Congratulations.
Que situação foi essa que chegou sobre o McGregor? Ele chegou a falar seu nome, alguma coisa do tipo?
Sim, ele teve comentários que ele fizeram sobre eu lutar contra ele, falou que dois strikers assim de altíssimo nível iria vender muito mais, seria algo mais próximo do que ele tá querendo trazer nessa volta dele. Não fazer uma luta contra um cara que tá vindo de várias derrotas e tudo mais. Ele quer fazer uma luta contra um cara, né, bom de strike, que vai levar o público à loucura. E eu falei, pô, na hora eu topei, eu falei 100%, conte comigo.
Você chegou a citar seu nome especificamente?
O que chegou pra mim, que sim. Chegou pra mim, que sim.
That's to Justin Gagey. I did say before the fight I want the best version of Justin Gagey, and that Justin Gagey turned up. So hats off to him. I hope he wins the undisputed title off earlier, and hopefully we can run it back. Even though I don't think he's got too many fights left, hopefully we can run it back in the future, because there's a couple of things in that fight what have pissed me off. But you know, we get on with it. It's done now. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can go back and change. I just hope that in the future he can step up and have a rematch with me. But it's one of them. I know he's on the arse end of his career, so if he does end up just fighting earlier and fighting Max or something and retiring, it's one of them. I'll have learned a lot from losing that fight. So we crack on.
Yeah, it's really cool. Everything is progressing a lot faster than what I anticipated this time last year. And yeah, I'm just enjoying myself, having a good time, and you know, I'm stoked to, you know, have all this momentum going my way, and you know, I'm just real keen to keep on going full steam ahead.
You were supposed to fight, I believe, originally Rong Zhu, and then you found out about the Malarkey switch about 3 weeks before the fight. A, how did you feel about that? And B, how did you feel about fighting, you know, another Anzac fighter?
Yeah, when I found out, I was a bit surprised that they matched us up on the you know, on an Aussie card, but obviously I don't really know Jamie at all.
Okay.
Leading up to this, I've met him before, but it's not like we're mates or anything. So it was easy just to say, like, yeah, to the fight. So obviously no feelings in the end of the day, just business, and yeah.